Hi, Winslow here, and again you can see I've got the JDR Trochilus slash Bushman Game Changer. And by the way, I found out what this name is all about. If you look at the very end, the S is actually the image of a hummingbird, and it turns out that there is a species of hummingbird that goes by the Latin name of Trochilus with something else on the end. I'll put up what the difference is. Anyway, one of the things that I've heard is kind of a rap on this by people who don't play this instrument but are judging what they hear, is that it doesn't sound quite as toneful as a regular diatonic. And that's been attributed to the fact that the mouthpiece, skinny as it is, puts your mouth a little farther away from the reeds. People say the same thing, some people, about the reed plates sunk into the comb on such instruments as the Special 20, the Liosco, or some of the other JDR things like the Assassin and the Ninja. How true is that? I don't know, and I'm not going to judge it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to play this G Trochilus to a backing track that's in D, that's based on the Green Onions slash Help Me groove. And I'm going to use the slide. I'm going to not use the slide. I'm going to mix it up and use the slide to do some things that you couldn't really do with overblows, because that's one of the other knocks people have. Oh, gee, with bends and overblows, you can make this thing completely chromatic. So why bother with something that has a slide added? Well, there are times when the slide does things that are not possible in any other way. So now, by the way, I'm using just a plain old SM58 microphone, and you can see that's just a pop filter, and it's about maybe a foot away from me. So this is a truly acoustic recording. I'm going to add a little bit of reverb, but other than that, I'm not going to try and juice up or disguise or distort or otherwise change the sound. So you're going to hear the real sound of this instrument, and I leave you to judge. I'm not going to advocate. I like this instrument for what it does. Maybe it has some deficiencies tonally. Maybe it doesn't. So that's up to you. I'm going to feed you something to consider. Here we go.